Oh, we're running speaker wires now. So, we got this. I'm running to the back. Got them all put together. And just kind of running them for now because we have done with the front. All right, a small section of the radio when I was wiring the speakers. Okay, when I was wiring the speakers, I didn't realize that Dad bought a speaker with double terminals. So when you're doing the front speaker, you hook both of these up, and both of these will run to one side of the speaker. I don't know if I can. Well, let's see. I don't know if I can show it to you. The speaker, see, it has a terminal on this side, right here. All right, I started making the speaker pattern. Dad bought some Kenwoods. So my goal is to build some boxes. I took and made a pattern. I made two patterns, mainly this one. So what my goal is to put them right there. That is what my goal is. I'm gonna do it out of Luan, plus this back hole here, I'm gonna close it off too with Luan. And that's what we're working on. So I gotta get the table saw set up outside because I'm not gonna cut wood in the shop because it's making that mess. And start cutting some pieces. Take 1x and some glue and some brads and bang it all together. Hopefully it turns out pretty good. We'll go with it, see what happens. All right, here's our first pattern. We'll cut them out and hopefully they'll fit in them holes in the car. All right, we have our patterns made. Here we are. That's it. Little DA work makes them fit in the hole pretty good because they had to be kind of in a bevel. Now we got to build a box on the back of that. So I've cut this pattern out that is smaller so I can build the back of it. That's next. Oh, my phone died and I about forgot it when I was about ready to call it a night and walk out. I have them done. There they are. Here's my speaker boxes. Just a little bit of Luan, some 1x3s. Now, granted, I trimmed them down to make a true 1x3. Speakers fit them, and then test fit them in the car. When I get them set in the car, I'll show you that. I had to trim a little bit right here, but hopefully they'll work. I just, I'm doing this to try to make sure all the noise goes in. It's such a big car, and the trunk is so huge. I didn't want noise going in the trunk and going in the pitcock. So that's what we're taking care of, and we're having an issue with the belt. Dad's been working on that, trying to get it done. The accessories. I'll show you. See, we can't get the belt to go on if you put it on the bottom. Even with the tensioner loose, you can't get it on. So we don't understand that. Everything calls for what it is. The diagram shows that's the part number for the belt. There's the diagram. It's all just like it shows there, but we can't get it on. So there's what we're working on right now. Boy, check these speaker boxes out. I like these. They turned out pretty good. do say so myself. There's how they made. Ready to go in. I've already got one set in. I think they're gonna be all right. The only thing is we're gonna have to cut the package tray cover. There we go. I like that. Fits nice. And you know what the bad part is? Since YouTube won't let you play music on YouTube, you won't know what they sound like. I'm sorry. It's a shame. It is a shame. Because there's a lot of people that play music on YouTube. They get to, but I can't do it because I'm not big enough. I think that looks pretty good. Now we got to make the panel, the package tray panel. I mean to cover the back section, and I'm probably going to make panels for these holes here too. That way, you know, it's all covered. Sound deadener. Better for the environment. Better for the interior environment. All right, I started making the back piece for the divider for the trunk. This is my pattern that I'm going to use to go in that hole. So I need to do some more measurement, make sure it's right. You know, that's a pretty wide car. So, all right, that's my next step. All right, here we go. That's what I got. Simple as that. Got some security, right? Some secured down right there. I got it secured right there. Secured right there and right there. Why am I? There we go. I'm focusing now. Hopefully, get some Dynamat on fender wells. That should take care of some of the road noise. We're still going to do the floor. We're getting there, just not yet. Working on it. Working on it. So now I'm gonna cut out. I think what I'm gonna do to cut this piece over here is I gotta cut the back piece first. I think I'm gonna use that to cut that out, and then I'll have to cut that with a razor blade. That's what I have. That's the only thing I know to do. So wish me luck. Actually cut better than I thought. Don't do good on the edges. So, but I ain't really worried about it. Most of it's gonna be covered. I just need to cut a hole out for a speaker to poke through, so I can put the grill on top. There we go. All right, there's the package tray. She's done. Well, this will be pulled down when the seat's put in. We may even have to glue it, pull it down. It's still got some trim that goes around the back. It's got to be painted. It's in the trunk. I'll probably pull this piece back out and black it out on the back side. I ain't too much worried about this side. So there we go. Got that done. Move on to the next step. Which will probably be that right there. That switch. The switch is all this has to be figured out next, because I see how I got it all jumped. So now I got to figure out what happens when you turn on accessory and power, to which ones work and which ones don't. So that's my next step. Hee hee, yeehaw.